Hello. I got nothing. Good seeing you guys. Hope you had a great weekend. See you tomorrow. Folks, how are you? Welcome to the show on a Monday. Yes, it's been a while. Haven't seen you since Tuesday. Those were snow days, by the way. A little different down here. It only snows about once every 10 years, like it gets this cold or whatever the hell. And so they don't have plows and trucks and salt and all that shit because it's not worth it. And so they don't know how to plow. They don't plow the streets and shit. And it was so funny. Just like 2-3 inches. But it froze at night. And even the mayor's like, even if you're from the north, he actually put this statement on, and you know how to drive in the snow, don't do it because there are people out there who don't. And, black ice everywhere. And we have this app. My wife has this app that, has to do with anything in Savannah. And it was so funny. This street is closed because of an accident. This highway is closed because of 4 accidents. Never left my house. And then I'm out there 2 days ago with a fucking windshield, and I go, what the fuck? What am I doing? I was going to make a clip, have my wife, God forbid I did some of the personal stuff that people love. Even Tommy's like, you got to put shit out there where you're, and I'm like, oh, shut up. What am I, a 14-year-old girl? I'm going to live on the internet? Then he sends me a picture of his 2 daughters in football shirts with their back to me. One of them's O.J. Simpson, and the other one's Hernandez. He puts Father of the Year, which I thought was fucking hilarious. Anyways, yeah, so this is, we had a snow week, believe it or not. Very, very fucking weird to live in a place where you don't see snow for 5 years. And it was legit cold, nasty, whatever the fuck. Froze my hands off, and I'm like, when's the last time I did this? Because when I lived in New York, when I lived in the suburbs of New York, we had a 2-car garage. So I don't know when the fuck's the last time I did that. Anyways, I'm just doing a weekend recap. NFL, goddamn Buffalo. The Chiefs have so many weapons, and I don't know. And then the Redskins, the Eagles aren't that good, okay? They're good. Matter of fact, I thought halfway through the season, or I said, they might win the Super Bowl. But after watching the goddamn Chiefs, because Buffalo is a good team, and the Chiefs have so many goddamn weapons. These receivers, it's like 8 different guys who can run a 4.2 40. And Mahomes, of course. And Andy Reid is just an offensive genius. So if I don't know what the line is, but I might make a wager. And again, I was riding the Eagles bandwagon for a lot of the year. And, they show what they destroyed a good Washington team. But it would be hard to bet against Kansas City. And people are all moaning and about, the referees. They did the same thing when the Patriots were on a run. Oh, the refs, the Patriots cheat. But when you're a great team, a lot of those calls do go your way. Whatever. I think, I don't know. I hate to say it, but it might be a three-peat. Still never be the Patriots. Now that's a fucking dynasty. Show me 7 rings on somebody other than Liberace. Anyways, what else? Odd Couple. My favorite sitcom of all time is All in the Family. I used to say then maybe MASH or Cheer. No, The Odd Couple. For you guys my age, you know exactly. I just started watching them, and it was like a marathon. I couldn't stop watching. The writing is so goddamn funny. Tony Randall and fucking Jack Klugman have the best chemistry. Tony Randall is the funniest fucking half a fruitcake ever. And just the writing, it's all Jewish guys in the credits, written by, Lowell Gantz, Paul Bloom. Just dry New York Jewish smart write, which I loved. It attracted me when I was a kid. I liked that type of shit. You wouldn't know that because I saw more like Kinnison or some other psycho on stage. But I like all kinds of comedy, and that fucking show had me crying. The word choices. Anyways, you don't want to hear that. Portobello mushrooms. Here's a segue for you. Jew-ritis to Italian mushroom. I bought portobello, and I always heard grill 'em, which I did. But I got this indoor grill. I put 2 portobello mushrooms on, marinated them a little bit in olive oil and balsamic vinegar, and it was like eating a steak. It was juicy with almost the texture of a steak. So try that. if you're Jewish. What? I don't know.
Balls on this prick.
What did I say? Fuck off. Let's get to it, huh? What a weekend. We haven't seen you in forever. Oh, by the way, a lot of people comment anytime I do put something up with a little bit of personal background, and my wife's been saying, you got to do more, whatever. They want to know more about you. And my manager always said that, well, we're going to air what we call it up close and personal with me. Dallas will be interviewing me. And we're going to show that on Wednesday. It'll be the whole show. And whatever. I had choice of some guests, but I didn't feel like getting serious. I don't know. What else did I want to tell them? Let's get to it. Oh, by the way, the other thing is I'll be on Crowder Wednesday and Thursday morning. Flying to Dallas tomorrow after the show. You know how it works. I don't like icy wings. Especially down here. They don't know how to drive in it. I don't know if they fucking know how to fly in it. Now I'm really nervous. Raddatz re-education. You know Martha Raddatz had dried up bag of cheese. Tom Homan, Trump border czar, hands Martha Raddatz her head on a national TV about how deportation works. It's like watching a child ask a parent why she can't have a cookie before dinner. That was sort of the vibe I got from this. It's let's just take the reaction by her, and I'll analyze it after. Just watch. This is great.
I want to go back to those military flights going south. As you said, we have never seen that before. Is that going to be a constant commitment from the U.S. military every single day to take deportees out?
Yes.
So is this what we will see every
What do I speak
single
Spanish? Yes.
day,
See.
ending in what the president has promised is millions and millions being deported?
Yes. But you can see the numbers steadily increase, the number of arrests nationwide.
Not only
as we
that,
open
Martha.
up the aperture. Right now it's concentrating public safety threats, national security threats. That's a smaller population. So we're going to do this on priority base, as President Trump's promised, but as that aperture opens, there'll be more arrests nationwide.
When you talk about the aperture opening,
oh, she's nervous.
The estimates of perhaps those who have been convicted or arrested in the past, 700,000 to over 1 million. So after you do that, then you go after everybody who is there illegally.
If you're in the country illegally, you're on the table. Because it's not okay to violate laws of this country. You got to remember, every time you enter this country illegally, you violated a crime under Title 8, United States Code 1325. It's a crime. So if you're in the country illegally, you got a problem. And that's why I'm hoping those who are in the country illegally who have not been ordered removed by the federal judge should leave.
I was waiting for him to go, could I make it any fucking clearer, you hag? Do you see her reaction? And that's the reaction to the Democrat politicians have. They've never seen leadership in action. They're used to whacking it and picking up their paychecks and promising people shit that never happens. I'm talking the Bidens of the world and even the Obamas and shit. That's all they do. They fucking yap. She couldn't believe. Every day? No, we're going to wait. Every 6 months we'll do it. So we won't hurt anybody's feelings. He's like, yeah. You're in the country illegally, you got a problem. My consigliere, Tom, has said, too many rapists. You got a problem with that, Martha? What a stupid. Do you see the reaction? And like I said, Democrat politicians, they were whining today about something that Trump's doing. Oh, he fired a bunch of general inspectors. Those are lawyers that represent certain agencies. And it's not unnormal to unload a bunch of them and put you up. And they're going, he didn't give us a 30-day notice. What are you, a fucking working at Target? What are you, a cashier? They can't believe. They've never seen government in action actually helping people. Do you really every day? A whole bunch of them? You're not
Yes.
going to, huh?
Yes.
Yes. Love Homer. Yes. We've got an aperture. What's that term? I don't know. It's an aperture.
Look it up.
It's like a rupture, only it's an aperture. Anyhow, just flabbergasted. She couldn't comprehend law and order. It's insane. And they haven't changed their tone, have they? The Sunday morning shows, whatever. whatever, MSNBC, NBC, they haven't changed their tone. They don't get that Trump was handed a mandate by zillions of people. Even people around the world read a headline today that the UK is getting more to love Trump's. They're actually watching Trump and what he's doing. They tried to fuck with Trump tried to send back a couple plane loads of illegals from Colombia, and their president said, we're not taking them back. First of all, it's not dignified when you sent them back on these planes. Trump goes, yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to slap a 25% tariff on all your shit coming in here. AOC was on there saying how stupid it was. Next thing, before AOC was on there, puts a little thing out saying how stupid Trump is for doing this. It's going to hurt us in the end. Fucking 10 minutes later, the Colombian president's like, whoop. You know what? He's got a point. We'll send them back anywhere we want. We'll put them on a Piper Cub, 2 at a time. Motherfuckers. God, this is great. Boy, is this great. Let's stay on it. This is beautiful. Trump's been in office, what, seriously, a week, 10 days? He's already done more than the last 3 presidents, including Bush. And I didn't know you could do this. And people are asking the same question I am. It was this easy? Which tells you what? The last administration didn't want to do any of this. And if you push back against this shit, like getting rapists, child rapists off the street, you look like a fucking idiot. And it doesn't have to be, like Tom Homan said, you don't have to be a criminal. Just being here illegally makes you a criminal. Let that marinate. Undercover charge. Ooh, that was a good one. The Tren de Agua and all these other Venezuelan illegals, they had a little, they opened a bar, and I've read about this before. They opened like a bar in the neighborhood, because they're from a land of no law and order. You don't need permits. We're trying to get there. We don't want it this bad. I see but they open a fucking nightclub. That's brilliant. You're in the country illegally. We can get you all at once. All the Fed said was, hey, it's senorita night. 4,000 horny Venezuelans shut up. DEA and Denver law enforcement conducted an early morning operation in Colorado on Sunday targeting drug traffickers and members of the Tren de Aragua gang. Approximately 50 illegal aliens were taken into custody while they were dancing and swilling margaritas. This is a quick little, but what's funny is they're in shorts and it's cold out, and check this out. This is them at the nightclub.
Don't you move, you motherfucker! I'll blow your brains out!
Who sent you here? Tom. Yeah, so I guess it's over there. You got to turn in your liquor license. You know what I'm saying? This shit flies in third world countries. Sorry, welcome to the United States. The early morning raid targeted what federal authorities deemed a makeshift nightclub in Adams County. Oh, God. I think the name of the club gave it away. It was called Illegals. Deemed a makeshift nightclub in Adams County that was invite only. What was it? BYOK, bring your own knife. The DEA said dozens connected to the Tren de Agua gang were there. Drugs, weapons, and cash were seized at Adams. Well, that's not unusual. You can find that in most Manhattan bars in Brooklyn and shit. Nearly 50 illegal aliens were taken into custody. Another post included video of the bus used to take the nearly 50 illegal immigrants away from the scene. I hope that was dignified enough. Should have got them all in Uber. The DEA said many of those detained are connected with TDA gang from Venezuela, but did not specify the breakdown. Since Trump took office, ladies and gentlemen, ICE raids have been reported in Colorado, New York City, Buffalo, New York, Boston, California, and Minnesota. They're just getting started. And hundreds of illegal immigrants have been detained. And of course, the Democrats will be pushing back at the drop of a hat. They have to be shitting their pants. The White House said deportation flights have also begun. Trump said Sunday night that the U.S. would launch retaliatory measures against Colombia, I mentioned earlier, for refusing 2 deportation planes. Trump said to the president of Colombia, you know, we're shipping them back, and then the Colombian president, no, we're not going to take them. And then Trump said,
"Don't give me that smart alecky shit."
You ain't playing. It's like Tony Montana, remember? In Scarface when they're counting the money with the money machines, and they have the undercover cops in there, and all of a sudden they pull out their guns. Tony Montana goes, "You ain't kidding." I got a good lawyer. I got such a good lawyer. He's such a good lawyer. You'll be in Alaska by tomorrow.
We have a video of a raid.
We have a couple of videos of raids and how they go down, and Trump is not playing. Here's the first one. I don't know who did that. It makes me love Latinos because that guy was a Latino. And like I said, the good ones, the ones that are here legally and respect our law, you're not going to find better people. And yes, there's fucking criminals. There's criminals everywhere. But, I mean, that guy participated in that, right? And it was, this is the way to it. It's not music. I've said this on my show for 10 years. It's not music that's going to bring us. It's comedy. When you can laugh at your fucking selves and we can joke about each other, you should be able to call your fucking best friend the N-word now if he's black. I'm serious. You know, jokingly, not in the fucking, if we had actual progress and he could call you whatever the, well, he can call you whatever the fuck. But I'm just saying, that's when we'll know everything's all right. And you'll see commercials on TV with 5 white guys and not a Asian and black couple, you know, forced in because of all that horse shit. Don't take the N-word thing right. You know what I'm saying? Friendly. Like I do my, white people do it all the time. Yo, what's up, my, you know. That was my mom, by the way. I called her. Yo, what up, bitch? And here's another one. This is how, as you see, it says, trying to blend in so Trump won't deport you. Here's a construction worker. Another Latino dude. I didn't even bother to look to who did these. These are called memes, I believe. Whatever. And, you know, I don't use them on the show a lot because people probably already, but that made me laugh so, both of those made me laugh so goddamn hard, especially that second one. Oh, we can have fun with this shit, folks. They want it too. Do you understand? Black guy, young black guys, young black, Hispanic guys who are here legally, who do, you see it, well, you know, getting up to go to work and all the shit I've had done in my house is, you know. Nick, did you check to see if they were legal? I can't find the place. I said, say Walmart. Get out of here. Anyways, I thought that it was really, really funny. Hey, boys and girls, if you like me and you like my stand-up, you're one of 11 people. Good night. Go to nickdip.com and click on the tour date button. February 20th, Bricktown Comedy Club in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The very next night, the 21st of February, Funny Bone, St. Louis, Missouri. And then March 13th, Hyenas. I don't think I've ever done comedy. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Cross that state off. And the 25th, Cohoes Music Hall, Cohoes, New York. Haven't been there forever. May 15th and 16th, Zanies, Chicago, one of my favorite cities, if not my favorite, to do comedy. Rosemont, Illinois. May 15th and 16th. I can't believe we're talking about fucking May already. I'll be dead in 10 minutes. And by the way, since I mentioned May, that'll be during baseball, Red Sox. If you don't fucking sign Bregman, you're not serious. You're not serious. That was my thought, and then I'm reading comments. One guy said the same thing. They don't sign Bregman, I'm not watching. You need a third baseman. Devers is shaky defensively. One of the best hitters ever. But Bregman is a third baseman. It was actually a Gold Glove last year for the first time. What's he known for? Hitting home runs in the playoffs. What else is he known for? You should see his slash numbers at Fenway Park. In 21 games, he has like 7 or 8 homers against the Red Sox, 22 RB. What, you couldn't be a better fit. So what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I guess Devers has a clause, something about him being in the field, whatever. Well, then you talk him out of it. Do one for the team. He's not a great DH. Anyways, I love Bregman. I used to watch the Astros and go, why can't we have a guy like that? And yes, he's a little older now. So what? And he's looking for big money. He fucking earned it. And he owns Fenway Park. Anyhow, you guys don't care. Neither do I. Why'd I bring it up? I don't fucking give a shit. Merch. What? Merch. Oh, you see, I'm an artist. I don't care about merch. Dallas did his job. I would have skipped right over this. If you guys want to support the show and get some merch, we have Nick DiPaolo lawnmowers now. Sit down and push. And we have the, of course, the DiPaolo fibrillators. Grab a hat, hoodie, mug, T-shirt, baseball. Andy, my wife wears all the shit. And I go, where's mine? I'm like fucking Maury when he goes to the Christmas party and he's like to fucking Jimmy Conway, what? Everybody's wearing new shit. He said to his wife, they're all wearing new shit. I'm wearing the same old fucking shit. Maury's wigs don't come off, even when wet. So yeah, go to nickdip.com and buy something so I can feed my 12 kittens. If you're watching the free version of this show, you can watch full episodes of my show. Also, Lotto with Crowder and all exclusive Rumble content ad-free with one subscription. Click the link in the description, then click the Rumble Premium button, click the red Premium button below, and enter promo code MUGCLUB, one word, to get $10 off an annual subscription. And I'm telling you, you laugh. Crowder's got a ton of fucking dough. He shoots scenes that NBC couldn't afford. He's got funny guy, Josh Firestein, does great characters and writes a lot of the shit. And my boy, Johnny. He's got a whole thing over there. It's like walking into an NBC studio, do a sitcom or whatever. Plus, it's informative, and he backs all his shit up. He always gives a fucking link that you can prove he's not lying. Not like me. I just go, believe it, you fucking assholes.
Hi. Good night, everybody.